Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Today I went completely berserk on the market and went for a shopping spree. So, you probably remember this build from the last video. I may have rebuilt it just a tad because I bought a pair of Athenas. In this video, I'm going to let you get a glimpse of how a day in Crossout looks like for me. So this first half is an overview of everything I built today and some of the stuff I have tested. We start off with how I reconfigured the build from the last video and turned it into a couple of new ones. I like making builds that can serve as a platform for many different weapons, like this one. So let's slap the Athenas on this build and see if I like it. There we go. Now for a test drive. Hello Motive. How nice of you to stop by. I need faster reload on these things. They're pretty slow. Athenas spend 12 energy, but the assemblers spend 30. That means I can slap on a flywheel for the remaining 2. Just gotta make room for it. I'm not gonna bore you to death by showing the whole process. So I've shortened it down a lot, otherwise we would sit here for a couple of hours. Here I'm experimenting with the placement of the Athena in the back. I can attach it to the back of the cab, but that brings it down 1 pin and it makes me have to aim more to the sides, but it also gives the gun some free protection. It's not much, but I have to test to see what I prefer. I'm not so sure. I think I like to mount the gun on top of the cab instead. This way both guns are exposed as much as digitally possible, and it's great. Like this. Time for another test drive. Perfect. This placement is good, so let's stick with that. Next up is a build I made today. So let's take a look. I accidentally bought another pair of imps, so now I have 4 of them. That means I need a build so I can try them out. This is what I ended up with. This is the first version, but I figured out that 3 imps would be enough for today. I have something else in mind for a build with all of them, but the damage with 4 imps on the Satori is wild. Imagine 5 imps. I tested one on exhibition and they are nasty, but I think I prefer 4, and then I can put on an Aegis Prime. I'll show you another time. Anyway, this is the end result, 3 imps and an oppressor. It has 2 radiators and a blue cooler. The durability is just over 2200 while the power score is just under 9k. This is what I'll be rocking later on. And after I finished this build, one thing led to the other, and I did a rebuild of the triple jewels build. The power score on this one is over 9k. It's not much, but it's enough to bring me up to the next PS bracket. I could swap out the Satori for a Janabi, but where's the fun in that? I swapped out the oppressor for a fin whale engine for some extra survivability for the guns. Next up is another version of the assembler build. I may have accidentally bought a pair of waltz too. I basically just swapped the Athenas from earlier for the waltz. And that's about it. There's no other major changes to it. It looks cool though, and we'll try it out later. But we're not done yet. I still have one more build to show you. I got a couple of Jubacos too, by accident, okay? I wanted to try them with the Yatun to really slow down the target. The Jubacos are among the most annoying weapons in the game, only topped by the flying drones. So I couldn't hold myself, and I just got them, because why not? You have probably noticed by now that I like the mine layers in this game, and the Jubacos are the second least played in that weapon group on my behalf. The only mine layer I have played less than this one is the B12 dub. Well, enough talk. Let's take these things into battle. Don't worry, this will be highly entertaining because as usual I don't edit out anything. So get ready to witness some clumsy gameplay. But this is what it looks like when I spend a day testing and experimenting. I think one of each weapon is enough. Having a pair of Jubacos on this build makes it feel weird. So to make this work, I would have to make a new build from the ground up. Oh, great. Thanks game. I guess the build was too powerful. Anyway, next match and build. This is the Athena version of the assembler build. Let's put it to the test and see if the Athenas still rock. It feels like I'm having aim assist when playing the Athenas. Weird how the lasers stick to the target like that. Two shots and two Athenas off. Excuse my French, but that's fucking annoying. Let's do the most powerful move in the game, which is spin to win. At least we can annoy them back. I'm gonna try to be as annoying as humanly possible. Check this out. And there's the flip. Back it up, and a short fist bump. I want to annoy more so they get angry, and then we win. At least I'm spending my durability. Nice. They got the gun off, so I think this is a win. They are SDing, so that's a GG. Well played, team. Next up is the triple imp build at sub 9k. At this point, I still haven't fired a single shot, and it's almost a minute into the match. That's why I shaved off a little in the beginning, so you don't have to use that skip ahead button. While I don't have to come up with something to say, it's a win-win. This build has potential, but I'm thinking about this other idea I have for the same setup. Let's try the next build and see how it works. This is the 9.5k, and it has the fin whale instead of the oppressor like I mentioned earlier. Those flying drones are so annoying. It makes me want to use them myself and mix them with the Chewbacca. There are so many different weapons in play right now, and I love it. For once, I have something positive to say about the developers. The endless balancing seems to have some results, which is a good thing. But I still think this is the most expensive free-to-play game, which in reality isn't free at all. It's just an illusion. This isn't a game with a built-in pay model. It's a pay model with a game built around it, and it's designed to make you want to spend money. I may have overextended a tiny bit. Let's just go to the next match so we can take a look at the last build for today. There's the damn flying drones again. Please make it stop. It's not exactly working out the way I thought. It's hard to judge a build and a weapon after only one match. But honestly, I've never been a big fan of the walls. If they would shoot when you pull the trigger, they would have been so much better. I think that they are held back by the charge mechanic. The damage they deal isn't that great either. Even a direct hit where all the rockets hit from both of them deals way less damage compared to a lot of the purple weapons. I think this weapon sucks, to be honest. Maybe if I spent some more money and got them fused, they would be better. And if I don't get the fuse I want, I could always spend more money, buy more wallets to fuse them again and again and again, until the developers are happy and rich. They should remove the fuse mechanic entirely from the game, in my opinion. Anyway, that's all I have for today. If you're still around, I want to say thanks for watching and listening to my little rants. I'm going to work on some more builds with all the stuff I got today, which was by accident, of course. And then I'll make more videos for you to watch. I hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did, and if that's the case, I'd appreciate if you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. It's actually free to do so. I wish you a fantastic day wherever you may be, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.